Alec,
Okay.
welcome back.
Yes.
Ours is our winner. All right.
Yes, he is. He won. He
You were rooting for him
wins.
all along.
Yeah, I know. I was cheering him on like a good fanboy. Yeah.
hmm it's the end. This is our
Uh huh.
last reaction to a Survivor Panama episode. I've
Yeah.
enjoyed it thoroughly going through it with you.
It's been good. It's been good stuff. I would say overall.
A lot of fun.
Um.
Every week,
Yeah.
something crazy going down.
Yeah.
And
Maybe. Yeah.
maybe,
Uh, Maybe not the best ending, but
well,
can't
yeah,
all be. They can't all be success. Amazing, huge, hoorah success. Exactly perfect endings. So
yeah.
that's the nature of the beast.
So we're gonna go into the reunion here, and then you come back after. Well, you can come back in a week from now, and we're gonna be doing a whole review of the season. So it'll be our
We'll go
last
through it
send
all.
off for it. A lot to get into. We'll be answering questions that we got, and I'll be
Hmm.
breaking down everything, and we'll be ranking the season. With the other seasons, we'll be ranking the winner. All right, so that'll be interesting to get into.
Be good.
But for now, click the link in the description to see the highlights of our reaction to the reunion. And come back afterwards for the discussion. All right.
That's right. Do it up. All right. There we go. Well,
Alec,
there you have it.
the reunion.
Zach.
All right.
Yeah. Shane was wearing his best Slytherin cosplay.
That's right.
It wasn't quite color appropriate because it's supposed to be green and silver, not green and gold. But he looked very much like he just had rolled off the set of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Um,
That's right. That's absolutely right.
it's,
What do you think of the reunion? I thought it was pretty fun.
it's pretty fun. Yeah, we get to hear a little bit from everybody, which is always a good time. But
Mm-hmm.
it was good. We got personal. We got real.
We
You
got
know,
real.
it was good.
Yeah,
Good
we got
stuff.
a
Got real.
little Suri moment. Putting her
Spring
up.
moment. Tina got to talk on about her son passing away, which is sad, but it seemed like as she's doing as well as you possibly probably could given that circumstance. That's yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a tough situation. So I have to ask Zach because I have no idea what they're. I'm assuming they're referring to a winner
Mm.
who did not pay their taxes or got into some tax trouble with their $1 million because there was at the very beginning they were like, Aris, just remember pay your taxes, and the whole audience laughed. So I'm like, okay, so something happened with this
That's exactly right.
situation.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. So, I didn't know where to mention these kinds of things, kind of like random current event stuff. So, how about
Yeah.
you give me one guess? One of the previous winners got in trouble with their taxes regarding the $1 million. So, who is it?
I mean, my immediate guess is Richard Hatch, but
It was Richard Hatch. It
uh,
was Richard Hatch. You got it.
no, I mean that was pretty okay. That was pretty easy. Yeah.
All right. Wow. Have you
I
heard? Have you heard about this?
think I must have.
Because
The reason why I'm that doesn't surprise me is I must have picked it up somewhere. I don't
yeah.
know how or where, but I
It
have
was
not
like
heard about
it
this.
was
What
big
exactly
news. It
happened?
was big news at the time. It was like he got in trouble for like tax evasion or regarding the $1 million. He actually went to jail for like a year or two about for it.
Wow. Okay.
he'll
Dude,
swear
white collar. What?
that he did not, that it was like the tax people didn't do it
Yeah.
right or something. They told him they didn't have to do this or that. But
White collar crimes don't normally get much jail time, so that's actually like a decent.
yeah.
That's actually a decent amount of jail time for something like that. So,
Yeah, so that was a big thing. Made headlines for sure. I didn't know
yeah.
when exactly it fell in the timeline here. I guess it was around this time that it came to fruition. I don't know.
Apparently, it was some, or at least it was recently enough that they joked about it. So,
Yeah, but yeah, you got it. You got it on the money.
well, yeah, there you go, baby. I mean, I just think of like who could it possibly be? What winner was silly and stupid enough to not do that. And I was like,
Why
well,
is Richard Hatch? Why does Richard Hatch your
Richard
side
Hatch.
on that?
Well, because Richard Hatch, I felt like showed maybe more of his cocky attitude, and when it came to All Stars, and I think some of that may have translated in my mind to like maybe he's kind of becoming more like that in. He's a little bit more like that in real life. He's maybe not as. He's got a little bit of it going to his head here a little bit, and I think that
Not a Brian
maybe a
Heidick,
kiss.
you know, couldn't have been
Brian Heidick he's a close second, but I mean that means I feel like he tries to say he's a used car salesman, so he tries to say a little bit above board when it comes to that because he's already probably in hot water. He probably gets audited all the time for that kind of stuff. So
I will say
he
random,
probably has to keep a clean record there too.
a random thing that Brian did make headlines himself. He shot a dog.
Oh, what? Why? What? What?
It was something like he shot a neighbor's dog, and he was like claiming that he thought it was like a freaking wolf, or that was like a wolf or something that it like bullied his chickens or something. Oh, something like that. But it was like.
Where's he live? Do you live out in the middle of nowhere? What was it? Yeah, that was a wolf coming by.
Yeah, he got in trouble for shooting a dog, a neighbor's dog.
Oh, jeez, man. Well.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you'll make national headlines. You get out of line after you've won $1 million.
Trouble with his wife, who we saw on the show. You know, Coco, I think her name was.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was some trouble with that. Like, she was definitely was not favorable towards him, and there was some trouble there too. Like,
she was not favorable. She was not favorable to her. Oh, with the dog, you mean?
Like. I think with the dog and maybe in general they had some sort of like domestic issues. I don't know.
For friction, yeah.
But I think he would go on to say like she would lie about him or something is what he would claim. But you know, a mess.
Gotcha.
Stuff. You know, they were also like
fun.
Did we talk about the fact they were in like some soft like porn or something?
Wait, whoa, hold on, what?
I think there's some like. Some porn that they were in together.
Okay. All right.
Like before the show. Somehow people didn't uncover or something.
Oh, all right. Is that why he didn't show back up for All Stars?
So yes, yeah. I mean, the rumor is that he asked for too much money for All Stars.
I remember that. Yeah, it was kind of like it's kind of goofy.
I know that like there was some friction between him and production too. Like Jeff didn't like him very much. And stuff, and it might have to do with his reputation and that stuff. But
yeah. Wow.
I always thought about like when could I mention these random facts, but
I feel like only review might be the like our season review is really kind of I think one of the only times I think it becomes salient.
Yeah.
If they're because here's the thing, like even if there's someone that might show up.
Yeah.
If there's someone that might show up in a later season, you don't necessarily. Here's the thing: if you don't mention like any like, oh, here's some highlights about this person or what they're doing now, even if you do or decide to do or don't bring them up, like it doesn't necessarily. It's not gonna like tick me off to be like, oh, they're not gonna show up again, or oh, he didn't say anything. They might show up again. That doesn't really mean much of anything to me. So because we've talked about.
I specifically didn't want to mention the dog thing before All Stars. Okay, so it's like you probably wouldn't be on All Stars if you heard he was shot a dog, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess it was probably after the fact, considering it seemed like he did get an offer.
Might have been, yeah.
The exact timeline.
Yeah. But
I don't think there's too many other things that I would that I feel like should be mentioned over the other survivors and winners and stuff. These are the big ones.
Yeah.
So far, at least.
I'm sure there'll be more. I'm sure there'll be more.
I mean, there's years and years to come.
Yeah.
So who would you give the MVP to for the reunion?
For the reunion?
Yeah.
Probably Tina being a trooper.
Tina. I think she got the first MVP too, actually.
I think I did. I think I gave her MVP, yeah.
The perfect.
She's a trooper. Yeah.
Gotta give it up. A lot of applause this episode. You have to give it up. You gotta give it up sometimes.
I had to give it up. I had to give it up. All right.
It was a
Cool.
fun one. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
Survivor Cook Islands is next.
Well, that's going to be exciting. Yeah, I know the Cook Islands are a pretty remote, pretty. It's a gorgeous area of the world. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to that.
It'll be interesting for sure. So if you're new to the channel or aren't aware, we will be doing a season review next week that you can check out, where we'll really wrap up the season. We'll talk about everything, answer questions that I've already collected, and we'll rank the season, rank the winner. Aris, surprisingly, like not much on this reunion. You just got a little bit in the beginning, but
yeah, pretty subdued, I would say.
And then after the season review, we will be taking a break where we'll be watching a season of Black Mirror so it'll be about a 3-month break. I know it's rough. It can be rough to wait.
The season's that long? The season's really that long? Wow.
I mean,
dang, it's gonna be till like freaking June by the time we're watching Survivor again.
Maybe 2 months for 6 episodes. Yeah, so like 2 months.
It'll be like 2 months probably.
We'll do 6 episodes in the review. So yeah, about 2 months if it goes according to plan. Then we'll be back for Cook Islands, and then from there, the next season of Black Mirror after that is only like 3 episodes. So it'll be a shorter break then. And then we don't know what we're gonna be doing after that. If we'll just do Survivor or what.
Yeah, we might kick it into Survivor full gear. Maybe we'll find another show to do sort of offset with. But
this tough with that is it would have to be
something that's seasonal and small.
Small. So yeah, small is the key because like
Sherlock.
Well, have
you ever watched through all
most of Sherlock?
So have I. So yeah, I've seen all of Sherlock. So yeah,
but like,
guess not.
Because most of like any shows that would be like, oh, that would be fun to watch, or like those shows that have like long seasons, like Lost. It's got like 25 episode seasons.
Yeah.
Like that. So maybe we just go back to Survivor. I wouldn't mind more Survivor, but me
either.
We still got a lot of time till then. It'll be towards later in the year. So
probably towards the end of the year. Yeah. So. But cool. All right. Well, thanks for joining us.
Last thing. I mean, I personally would love to watch like other shows like Big Brother, but I talked about before, they're longer seasons and they have more episodes a week, so it's tough.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching and joining us. This is our last official episode of Panama. Definitely a fun ride. And looking forward to joining you next week to really unpack it all.
We'll have for sure. I look forward to the questions. Those are always fun. So
yeah, we got a lot.
Sweet.
A couple of people just had a ton of questions packed in there too. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Great.
A lot to get
forward to that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. In the meantime, why don't you go check out the reunion for Survivor Pearl Islands. Okay.
Excellent reunion.
Go check that out.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed, like the video, leave a comment, hit the notification bell, click the link in the description for our social media. All right.